increased care for others, real connections, making goals in your life. All of this and more can be achieved by watching this video and by stopping masturbation. You will never want to bust a nut on yourself ever again. Today I want to talk about something that a lot of us go through. The habit of watching porn and masturbating, and what it's actually doing to you. Porn is everywhere. You can pull out your phone and access any kind of content instantly. But this level of constant access can change the way we think and act. Regularly watching porn and masturbating can mess with your focus and motivation. Studies show it affects your brain, creating a reward loop that makes you want more and more, taking away your energy for real goals, real connections, and real life. Imagine what would happen if you cut it out. You will find so much clarity. When you quit, people report feeling a lot more energized and motivated. You might notice you feel more confident, that you can focus longer on things that matter, and that you start caring about life in a way that you hadn't felt for a while. Quitting these habits can help you reset, taking back control of your own mind and body. You start feeling sharper, more alive, and more present. So, let's get into some ways to actually stop, because I know it's not easy. Find a bigger goal. You need something to work towards that actually excites you. Whether it's fitness, learning something new, or working on a project you care about, having a goal gives you something to focus on. Limit your access. If your phone is always tempting you, set up blockers or keep your phone out of reach at certain times. Make it harder for yourself to fall into those old patterns. As well, you can fill your time with better habits. Find new habits that give you energy instead of draining it. Exercise, read, work on a skill, or spend more time with friends. Building a life you're excited about is one of the best ways to quit. As well, you can get support from others. Find a friend, community, or even just online forums where people are trying to do the same thing. Having someone to talk to can help you to stay on track and to not beat your meat. Always practice mindfulness. When you feel the urge, pause, recognize it, breathe, and let it pass. Urges are temporary, and the more you practice letting them come and go without acting, the stronger you get. Always remember, the next time you feel like beating your meat, remember this. You've got a choice. You can keep going down that path and stay stuck in the same cycle, or you can take control and start using your time and energy for something that actually builds you up. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm saying it's possible and it's worth it. Start small, keep going, and you'll be surprised at what you're capable of. There is a way out, a way past it all. You just have to achieve it for yourself. We live in an era where in seconds, anyone with an internet connection can find explicit material. And while it may seem like harmless entertainment, the truth is the constant availability of this kind of content can begin to shape us in ways we never expected. Studies show that it can genuinely impact our connections with others, distort our understanding of relationships, intimacy, and respect. It has a cost: time, energy, focus, and in the end, a part of yourself. We start to build a world where our minds are divided, when we're constantly distracted and escaping into this digital world. Our goals, our dreams, our potential to grow get neglected. Instead of working towards the things that matter most to us, we find ourselves caught in habits we never really wanted in the first place. There are so many different benefits, mentally and emotionally and physically, that can come. Quitting masturbation can help to reset the brain's reward system, reducing feelings of lethargy, and even improving focus. Many people find their drive returning, their ability to concentrate strengthening, and a deeper sense of purpose emerging. Imagine that. A version of you that's less distracted, less dependent, and more driven by the goals that you've set for yourself. Today, you have a choice. You have the power to decide what kind of life you want, to build and to break free from habits that no longer serve you. The road may be difficult, but remember, every step you take towards reclaiming your focus and control is a step towards becoming the person you've truly meant to be. Take a stand, commit to the journey, and know that you're supported. Let's build a future where we're not controlled by our impulses, but empowered by our choices. You don't realize that the most important thing to you is stored right in your bones. Yes, the ability to start a family, the ability to continue on for new generations. If you were to stop, think, and look at yourself, the ape that you've become, you distance yourself from who you truly want to be and from the family that you could be starting. As well, it makes you look at people on the street so much differently. You don't see them as people anymore, and yet you see them as objects. That is not the way you should be living. If you want to live your life to your true potential, you need to stop beating your meat. You have to start working out at the gym, lifting weights, and thinking about making money. There are so many better things you could be devoting your life towards. As you will be dust on the earth sometime soon, it would be better to spend your time with your friends and family. So, as you think and move on into your future, remember that you can always watch this video whenever you feel the need to beat your meat. For you never have to let it control you. It is but a part of your mind. It is yet an urge that you do not have to suppress. My highest recommendation is to quit your habits and to reset your mind. Take back control of your body. You will feel sharper, more alive, and more present. You can then channel that energy into things that will take you closer to your dreams, instead of giving you a few seconds of fake pleasure. I highly recommend, for anyone out there who wants to be a strong and big buff man like me, that you have to stop and quit your habits of masturbation.